Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This video covers what is a fraction. So let us start. I have taken few examples to understand. We do share with our friends, our family members, maybe it is a sweet or anything we share with others and we eat. So that is nothing but we are dealing with the fractions in my life. And this is the first one. The adjacent circle should be divided into two equal parts. Okay, let us divide this into two equal parts. Now each part, this part, if I take this part and the other part, that is this part. So each part will be equal to one part out of two parts. So half. So each part is half of the whole. So this is nothing but a fraction. I have taken another example. The adjacent circle has to be divided into four equal parts. Okay, let us divide that into four equal parts. And each part here, this is one part, this is the other part. So each part, this is another part and this is another part. Each part is one part out of four parts, right? This is nothing but a fraction. And if I have to take only one part in this case, like for example, I will take this one part, only one part I want, then it will be 1/4. And now the shaded parts in this case, the shaded part in this case is three parts. So three parts out of four parts. So this is nothing but a fraction. We will take the next example. The adjacent circle must be divided into 6 equal parts. Yes, okay. We'll divide it into 6 equal parts. Oh, it is. May not be equal parts, but yes, 6 parts are there. Now, in this case, if I shade one part here, how much is shaded in this case? It is one part is shaded out of 6 parts. And this is nothing but the fraction. So shaded part is 1/6, right? Unshaded, how many are unshaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 are unshaded out of how many? Out of 6. So 5 parts are unshaded out of 6. So this is a fraction. Now the next one. The fraction of squares detached from the adjacent figure. So how many are detached from the adjacent figure? So just let us try that. I'll remove this. So in this case, what has happened here? This also has come out. Okay. So let me try it again. This line is also coming out. Fine. Okay, let me draw it again. In this case. And fine. So 2 squares, 1, 2. 2 squares are detached out of how many squares are there? 8 squares. So 2 squares are detached out of 8 squares. So this is a fraction. The next one, the fraction of squares left after detachment in the figure. How many are left out? The left out are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are left out of how many? 8. So this is a fraction. Now let us take another example. The fraction of sweet pieces taken out from the adjacent figure. How many are taken out? Okay, I will take out these two. So this is okay. This also has come out. Let me try it again. Yeah. Yes. Now 2 are taken out of 5, right? 2 are taken out of 5. So this is a fraction. And the fraction of sweet pieces left in the figure, how many are left out? So this is what left out. 3 are left out of 5. Is it? So this is a fraction. Then what is a fraction? Fraction is the parts from the whole. Right? So fraction is the parts. If you take this, it's a part from the whole. Right? So that is nothing but a fraction. And we have self-evaluation questions. Just attend them and find out how much you have scored. Yes, you can pause the video and you can solve it, but be quick. Now, because it helps you people in your examinations. Now let us take the first one. The fractional representation of red colored square is. We have how many squares in this case? Let us take a look about that first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. And the fractional representation of red colored square, it is 1 out of 6. So, correct option is B. Next, the fractional representation of unshaded parts in the figure is. So, unshaded part 1. Which are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6. So, the correct option is D. Now, the next one, third one, related with this flower. The fraction of detached petal from the flower is. So, it is just one flower is detached, right? So, one flower out of how many? 5. Sorry, petals, not flowers. Petal. So, it is option A. This is the correct option. Now, the next one. The fraction of petals left in the flower is. So, how many petals are left in the flower? So, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 petals out of 5. So, 4 petals out of 5. The correct option is C. The next one. The fraction of strangers climbed by the person is. So how many strangers are climbed by this person? It is, let us first count the strangers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 strangers are there and this person has climbed 7. So 7 strangers out of 11. So this is 7 by 11 is the correct option. And the fraction of strangers which are yet to climb. So how many to be climbed? So 11 are there and how many to be climbed? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. 4 out of how many? 11. So option C. This is the correct option. If this person is here, like let me take this person, drag this person here. So now how many are climbed by this person? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Right? 4 out of 11. Is it not? Or if I make this person to climb here, so it will be the 10th one. Right? 10th one out of 11. Like that. Okay? I hope you have understood this. It's very easy. It's very simple. Now we will go for the 7th one. The fraction of red squares in the adjacent figure is. So red squares, how many squares are there? First of all, let us note that the red squares are. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 red squares out of how many? Here we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 2s are 14. So 4 red squares out of 14 squares. Option B. Then the next one, the fraction of blue squares in the adjacent figure is. Blue squares we have here. Blue squares 1 and 2. Blue squares. So 2 out of 14. Option A. Then the next one, 9th one, the fraction of yellow squares in the adjacent figure is. So we should know the yellow figures in the adjacent figure. It is 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 14. So 3 out of 14, option D. And then the next one, the fraction of green squares in the adjacent figure is. So it is green squares. How many green squares are there? Let us note that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green squares out of 14. Option C. Yes. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And in the next video, I will cover what is this, if it is 3 by 14 in this case, what is this called and what is this called. Again with some self-evaluation questions. See you in the next video. Till then, take care.